She's moving! I'm not sure I've ever seen a contestant with more pure grit than this. But she's hurt bad. How much longer can Scarlet last?
Nothing gonna stop me.
Not sure she wants to hang around those explosive barrels for too long. Oh, any one of those barrels could finish her off. She has got to keep moving. She is on pure adrenaline at this point. But it takes more than that to survive on Homicidal All-Stars. Trap neutralized.
Thank God.
A healing station. Scarlet's luck may have finally turned around.
Gotta get to that station.
Not so fast, bitch.
And it's an ambush right in front of the healing station. And she finishes him off. Just incredible. Scarlet deals with the ambushers despite her weakened state. She can finally make her way to the healing station.
Much better.
That had to feel good, but will it be enough to get her through the rest of tonight's episode? And Marty Manson's back on the field. Scarlet could learn a thing or two from this veteran contestant if she's able to stay alive long enough.
Red? Where the fuck were you? I turned around and you were gone. What did I tell you about sticking close?
Lesson learned. Believe me.
Should fucking hope so. Jesus, you look like shit. You okay to fight?
Always.
All right. Combat Arena's next, tough gal. You take point this time, so I can't lose you again.
Time for the final battle of the night! Will the challengers survive what's in store for them? One thing's for sure, it's gonna be bloody! Exit 1 scum. And it's over! The challengers were tested, but didn't suffer a single loss! And that's it, folks! What an explosive start to the season! Tune in tomorrow night to see how these determined challengers deal with the dangers of the old quarter, including a new defender they've never faced before. You won't want to miss it!
Dios mío. I didn't think we'd make it back here alive.
We almost didn't.
Hey, Marty, welcome back.
Hey! You? Wow, you're still on the show.
Yep, I might be a lifer at this rate.
Hey, by the way, any chance Red here and I are set up near each other?
Let me see. Yeah, looks like you're both on 10.
Perfect, thanks.
Nicole.
Nicole, right. Sorry, it's been a while.
What do you mean you need more time? Those really livened up the Ranger Law.
Keep up for the next episode.
Miss, your weapons, please.
Right.
Contestants, this is your
Well, you popped your cherry, kid. Survived your first episode.
Just barely.
Yeah, well, maybe next time you'll sit closer to old Marty. You don't want to go it alone out there. Besides, why wouldn't you want to hang with a former champ?
Yeah, about that. You really think you can win this a second time?
Not if I have to keep saving your sorry ass from trouble all the time. Now get into your rejuvenation chamber. You need to get patched up for tomorrow night's episode.
This place is huge. Guess all the challengers and defenders have to lay their heads somewhere. Looks like it used to be a prison. Still feels kind of like one. Confession room, huh? Ugh. I always hate these segments on the show. Couldn't hurt to check out the set, though.
Hey, Marty. Ready for your confessional? Oh, it's you. It's okay. We don't need anything from you tonight. If you survive a bit further into the season and the audience starts to like you, then maybe.
Gee, thanks. Can I at least listen to what's already here?
Be my guest.
Let's see what we've got here.
I never actually killed anyone before that first defender tonight. It was a bit surreal. But they're all here to dodge their death sentences anyway. Murderers and criminals and so forth. So, I guess killing them feels okay. Like I'm doing the world a service, you know?
Yeah, I know. What's this?
Hey there, Challenger. This is your personal audio recording device. Cut.
What? No, you don't want to go with me.
Jim? Noah?
Red, you okay? You were screaming in your sleep.
I'm fine.
You better be. The episode's about to start.
All right, episode 2. Let's see what you've got.
Welcome back to Homicidal All-Stars, where volunteer challengers seeking huge cash prizes face hardened convicts and deadly traps in 100% real life or death action. Tonight's episode opens as we follow an unlikely duo, former champion Marty Manson and bounty hunter Scarlet Martillo, as they prepare to face the extreme dangers of the Old Corner.
Remember, Red, we stick together.
I remember. Blocked from the other side.
What did you expect? A red carpet? That's more blood than is in a single person.
Yeah. 2, maybe 3 victims here.
Victims? That's cop talk. Thought you were a bounty hunter.
Guess I spent too much time hanging around them.
Huh.
Yes.
Shit. Well, better him than us, I suppose.
That station must be a sight for sore eyes at this point. And the challengers outsmart the security drones.
Wish we could just shoot them.
Not around here, we can't. Gotta mix things up for the fans, right?
And the challengers are faced with a few. Impervious to ranged weapons when surrounded by his smokescreen, this elusive foe should prove a serious challenge for the contestants. Goodbye and good riddance. Well, that's a wrap for this challenge. with this talented group of contestants making it through without a single casualty. And that's a wrap for tonight's episode of Homicidal All-Stars. I have to say, these challengers are fun to watch. Tune in tomorrow night to see if luck continues to be on their side as they brave the abandoned housing block, where a new, even deadlier defender is ready to make their lives a living hell. Good evening, Challenger. Anything I can help you with?
Sure. How about tomorrow night you come out into the battlefield with us? Maybe run some interference? That would be really helpful.
I was thinking along the lines of maybe some extra pillows.
I'm sure you were. Reception? Like in a hotel? I think I already got enough exercise tonight.
Y'all stay safe out there, you hear?
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Get paid by the hour. The longer you hang on, the more I get paid, see?
Oh, right. Level 10, huh? With more than half the contestants dead, some of the floors must be empty by now. Not that Omega has to worry about electricity bills. Wonder what's on the menu. All necessary nutrients will be provided intravenously via your rejuvenation chamber. Complimentary snacks and drinks are available in the restaurant area. Think I'll pass. Looks like 17 more challengers died today. Guess I should count myself lucky.
So I met this girl in the bar, right?
Oh, Scarlet. Good to see you. Let's record your first confessional, shall we?
What?
Now, describe your experience on your first few episodes of Homicidal All-Stars.
I'm just getting warmed up. I'll give everyone the show of their lives. Believe me.
You're very self-assured. Aren't you afraid that that might get you into trouble?
Anyone who's trying to keep me from what I'm after, they're the ones who'll be in trouble.
Okay, I think we got some good material here. Thank you. You can go now.
Am I scared? Oh, honey. I'm Matilda the motherfucking Hun. It's those shitbird defenders who should be running scared. Ah, Matilda. I remember watching you on the show. So cocky. Wonder how long it was after this recording that Ulysses took you out. So I've been wondering, why did you come back on the show? I mean, you won the whole thing, got all that money. Why put yourself through this again?
Let's just say I made some bad investments.
You're broke?
Broke is such a harsh word, but, yeah. What about you?
Let's just say for me, it's not about the money.
And that's all I'm gonna get out of you, huh? All right, kid, keep your secrets.
Dios, those fumes. I wonder what other locos they're gonna throw at us.
So much for a slow night. We just caught 3 bodies. Hell's Alley again? Nope. Green Hills. That'll make a change.
Suspect in last month's horrific murder of a Green Hills father and his 2 young children in their own home has been identified as Ulysses Derrick, a 58-year-old ex-con. Derrick may be tied to a number of other violent crimes, according to police, who said Derrick has continued to investigate all possible leads.
Episode 3, huh? Let's give him a show, I suppose.
For our challengers to brave the twisting corridors of the abandoned housing block. With the entrance behind them sealed shut, Scarlet and Manson will have to find another exit.
Where are we supposed to go?
I only see one door out of here.
And right off the bat, it's an ambush! Ha! That ambush barely slowed them down.
There should be an elevator behind that door. Let's go.
Another twist?
Heads up! More on the way!
Wait! Now what?
Watch it, Red!
Oh! Knocked out by a grenade! The challengers are in big trouble.
Go!
Who's that coming out of the... Wait! It's Ulysses Derrick, our current regular. What's he doing here?
Hey, Manson. I gotta admit, you know, there's something back in your head. But that was then. And this is now.
Marty!
I don't believe it! Marty Manson's attempt to be the show's first two-time champion has been cut short in brutal fashion. But what about Scarlet? She manages to reach the elevator.
Dios no. Marty.
After the shocking loss of Marty Manson, his protege, Scarlet Martillo, is once again all alone, making her way to one of the upper floors of the block. Will she be able to survive on her own? Keep watching Homicidal All-Stars to find out.
Have to get it together. Can't just wait here to die too.
Surprise, not a lunch.
Whoa, that's no defender. It's challenger Tybalt Ivashenko, up to some kind of holographic trickery. Scratch one, scum! For those just joining us, rising star Scarlet Martillo has joined forces with the slippery Tybalt Ivashenko, a high-end hacker and master of camouflage. Tybalt got his prison sentence commuted by agreeing to risk his life on the show. How will bounty hunter Scarlet get along with ex-con Tybalt? Looks like we're gonna find out.
Why did you help me?
You looked like you needed it.
Can't argue with that, but,
Let's say we get out of here first and chat later. Tybalt.
And Muerta enters the arena. Armed with deadly poison and capable of healing her allies, she lives up to her lethal name on a regular basis. That Muerta met her match. And with that, it's a wrap on the abandoned housing block. What an episode! A surprise appearance by Ulysses Derrick, the devastating loss of returning contestant Marty Manson, and the forging of an intriguing new alliance. But tomorrow night's show, set in the perilous Metro Central Station, and with not one, but two new defender types, has the potential to top even that. Don't miss it. For Homicidal All-Stars, I'm Joe Stern. Good night, everyone.
Hello, contestants. This is Nicole from the production crew. This is your friendly reminder to keep the logos and branding on your weapons and armor unobscured at all times. Stickers, drawings, and other forms of customization must not cover up our sponsors' logos. Obviously, there's going to be blood and, whatnot on your equipment as you progress, Just remember to clean it up whenever possible.
It's all about the money, but not for me.
Hey, that's personal. At least pretend to respect my privacy when I'm standing right here.
Sorry. I can't believe he's gone.
Sorry about that. You wanna talk about it?
I'm not giving these leeches any sound bites.
What? Oh, the cameras? Don't worry about them. They're jammed, and my algorithm's sending out fake footage instead.
Good to know. Still, going to pass.
Okay. I can respect that.
Guess I've teamed up with the redhead for now. Wish I could figure out where I've seen her before, though. Who cares? All that matters for now is that we keep each other alive.
Shit. Gotta be careful what I say around this guy. Can't risk him giving me away.
My sister-in-law works on one of the defender floors.
Only
Says it's a nightmare.
11
Oh,
contestant
I can
deaths today,
imagine. All
including
those
Marty.
brain-fucked criminals
Well,
rolled up together.
You'll make the highlight
She
reel,
says the
that's for
hazard
sure.
pay is
For
nowhere
what it's worth.
Damn, Marty really got off. And by Ulysses.
Yeah, weird, right? They don't usually spring a regular this early in the season. He must have been itching for some action.
That lazy fuck? I don't know. Something seems off.
Ready for tonight's confessional?
I don't feel like talking right now.
It's okay, you'll do great. You lost your teammate today, then gained a new one. How do you feel about that?
Are you serious? Marty died, and you're asking me how I fucking feel?
This must be very emotional for you.
You think? Dios mío, I can't with you people. Bunch of sociopaths.
Good, good. This is some strong content here.
How am I enjoying the show so far? Well, I'm not sure I'd use the word enjoying. But hey, at least I'm not in prison. Haven't seen any cops around, so that's a big improvement. Back in Ukraine, there's a saying, "Usi kopavrodki." All cops are bastards. It's true there, and it's true here.
Guess it's not just defenders who dodge prison sentences by being on the show. They just cleaned his stuff out, like he was never here. Guess I shouldn't have expected they'd treat their former champ like he was special or anything. Is that Marty's audio log? Guess they forgot to pick it up. I wonder...
Nicole tells me there's a special prize waiting for us challengers in episode 3. Some kind of combat mech. It might be just product placement for Omega, but it sounds like it could give us an edge and then some. Only one challenger or team can get it. Gotta make sure it's us.
Marty's advice has kept me alive so far. Didn't help him in the end, though. Derek, you'll pay for everything you've done.
And with the paperwork finalized, convicted serial killer Ulysses Derek was turned over to Omega Corporation custody today.
Derek made quick work of the Homicidal All-Stars, winning the grand prize in record time.
As a regular defender on the show, Ulysses Derek has so far proven unbeatable by any contestant, spiking the show's ratings and going from death row inmate to primetime TV star in a matter of months.
All right. Let's do this.
By the way, I can't shake this feeling we've met before.
I don't think so.
Are you sure? You ever get to Babel?
No.
Well, I'll take you there if we both make it. Best Vareniki in town.
Sure thing.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I'm Joe Stern, and in tonight's episode, our challengers will be delving into the former Central Metro Station. Claustrophobic and decidedly unsanitary, this stage also includes a chance for the contestants to obtain the Warden, a state-of-the-art combat mech from the engineers at the Omega Corporation.
I'm not leaving here without that bot.
I don't know. You really want to hang with a rocking tank that the show director could turn on us at any time?
I think it's a risk worth taking.
Scarlet and Tybalt approach today's special scenario, the battle for Warden. It's high-stakes action. Will the challengers make a new robotic ally, or will they die trying? There's the Warden, but he's currently deactivated. And the switches to activate him are not going to be easy to get to. And the challengers manage to secure the Warden, but will this turn the tide in their favor? Pulled it off! The Warden will now be available to the contestants during any future combat challenges. Remember, the Warden Street model is now available for pre-purchase on the Omega War Store.
That was definitely worth it.
So you say now. I'm gonna want to get a look under its hood before I'm convinced.
And the Drone Monk makes his season debut! Equipped with high-tech drones, this dangerous defender can boost his team's offensive and defensive powers. Here's a defender we've all been waiting to see, the Ogre! The challengers will do well to keep that mountain of muscle at a distance, unless they want a face full of lead from his high-powered shotgun. He guns her down! And it's over! The challengers come out on top despite losing a teammate along the way. And with that, our challengers wave goodbye to the Metro Station. With the Warden now added to the mix, this team is becoming quite a force to be reckoned with. But will that be enough for them to survive the hazards of the industrial zone? Or will that deadly location, plus the new defender joining our cast, be too much even for them? Tune in tomorrow night to find out.
Greetings, contestants. Nicole from production here. Congratulations on obtaining the Warden. Please note that this combat mech is property of the Omega Corporation, loaned to you for the remainder of the season. In the event of irreparable damage to the unit, the cost will be deducted from your prize money, if applicable. Obviously, if you don't survive the competition, the penalty will be waived.
How generous.
Scarlet, please take a seat. You've managed to secure the Warden. How do you feel about its combat capabilities?
I'm happy we got it. It's a huge advantage.
Would you recommend the Warden to military professionals?
Well, I'm a bounty hunter, not a soldier, but I imagine it would help in any kind of battle. Well, except for situations that call for stealth, I suppose.
Great. We might be able to use some of that.
Let me tell you, I wouldn't be here if it weren't for my trusty Lucky Punk B182 machine gun. That's Lucky Punk B182, folks, and with the discount code WARMACHINE, all this month you can get... Hey, come on, let me finish, Nikki! Lucky Punk is sponsoring this show too, remember?
There's a master of marketing in action.
Our floor's doing pretty well, huh?
Yeah, I got some money riding on them.
What? But the rules...
Yeah, don't worry. I asked a friend to do it for me. Who's gonna know?
Well, anyone watching that security camera, I suppose.
Ah, shit.
Tybalt, we need to talk.
Sure. What about?
I've heard you talking about how much you hate cops. And well, as a bounty hunter, I used to work with them pretty closely.
So you think I hate you too? Look.
If we're gonna keep teaming up out there, I just want to know what's at the root of this thing.
Fine, if you insist. You already heard my on-air story. Convict who's trying to commute his sentence by appearing on the show.
Yeah?
But there's a lot you don't know. My charge was stealing funds from the police department.
What? That's, what, 2 years? Maybe less? Why would you come on this show instead of...
Because I wouldn't have lasted 2 weeks inside. You see, I was a CI.
An informant?
You can say it. A rat. With my holograms, it was pretty easy for me to mix in wherever I needed to.
So what happened?
The money they were paying me with? Apparently, it wasn't budgeted for that use.
Wait, so they were the ones who were stealing?
Well, call it overly creative accounting. Once they realized the jig was up, they framed me for stealing the money. Saved their own asses. I got the full 2 years. The word had gotten out I was a rat. I knew I had to get out of there, no matter what. So there you have it, Miss Bounty Hunter. My sad story.
Those pendejos.
One way to put it. Anyway, hope that sates your curiosity.
I'm sorry about this. I still hope we can keep working together out there, though.
Well, I don't really see that we have much of a choice.
What was the rule, Tybalt? What was it again? Never trust a cop. So what's the first thing you do on this goddamn show? Team up with a fucking bounty hunter? Almost as bad. Better hope I can rely on her. She seems alright, but... shit. Guess I'll find out.
Hope I can win you over, Tybalt. This will be a lot harder without anyone watching my back.
Wakey. Maria?
How?
You were talking in your sleep. A lot.
Dios. The cameras.
I told you I took care of them. No one's listening in. I knew I recognized you, but... barely. You were that cop in Central District, where I used to check in when I was an informant. That cop whose whole family got...
Yeah. That was me.
I'm sorry. Keep going.
I tried to live with it, Tybalt. The injustice of it. But I couldn't. I wasn't going to get justice as a cop. My face had been plastered all over the news, so I needed a new one. A new name, a new story. I knew I was too much of a cop to try to pretend to have nothing to do with law enforcement, so I went with it. It was easy to fake a bounty hunter license from another state. Way too easy. And do you think the Homicidal All-Stars people checked into my background? They just want their ratings, their money. They think that's what I want too. And I need them to keep thinking that, Tybalt, until I've killed Derek and Ford.
But why come on the show? Why not just...
Kill them on the street? Derek's always under guard or on the show. No way to get to him. And Ford, well, you know how paranoid and reclusive he is.
No, his employees are mostly psychopaths.
This is the only way to get them both. On the show, I can kill Derek legally, without raising any suspicion. I'm just trying to win the show, right?
Easier said than done, by the way.
And winning puts me on that award stage, with Ford right in front of me, reaching out to shake my hand.
Quite a plan you've got there.
You don't have to like it. Just don't get in my way.
Hey, I want to win the show too. But this thing with Ford? Well, we'll talk about it. If we both make it that far. Meantime, I am sorry, Maria. Truly.
Thanks, Tybalt. Time to make the donuts.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Homicidal All-Stars. I'm Joe Stern. Tonight, our challengers will find out if they've got what it takes to make it through the workplace safety nightmare known as the Industrial Zone. I hope you're ready for relentless action, because this episode is guaranteed to keep you on the edge of your seat.
What the hell kind of place is this?
Used to be a forced labor facility, from what I heard.
And now it's just a different kind of death trap.
Progress, right?
Approach a combat arena where another contestant is already engaged in battle. How will this situation play out? Definitely not a good time to run to the fridge for a snack. And it's Zoe! Tough as nails and almost as metallic, this young weapons manufacturing CEO is no one's damsel in distress. Looks like we're seeing another team up. As the CEO of weapon manufacturer Lucky Punk, Zoe Reed is always eager to show off her products in action, and to that end, she's offered her aid in battle to Scarlett and Tybalt.
Thanks for the assist. Not that I needed it, but hey, it's the thought that counts.
Want to keep teaming up? Maybe make some of the upcoming challenges a bit easier?
You know what? That could increase my airtime. Why not? Call me when you're about to enter an arena.
As a reminder, only 2 allied challengers at a time are allowed in non-combat areas. Based on the audience vote, we'll continue to follow Scarlett and Tybalt. Having found a new ally in Zoe, Scarlett and Tybalt are approaching the final arena of the night. Will the threesome help each other survive, or will they go down in flames together? And the challengers might want to start praying now, because here comes a bishop. These fanatical snipers may not be heaven sent, but they are hell-bent on sending challengers to meet their maker. Scratch one ogre. That's it for yet another explosive episode of Homicidal All-Stars. How strong are the bonds forged in the fires of the Industrial Zone? We'll find out in tomorrow night's episode, set in the disaster area, where another new defender is preparing a warm welcome for the contestants. For Homicidal All-Stars, I'm Joe Stern. Good night, everyone.
Nicole from production here. This message is intended for Scarlett, Tybalt, and Zoe. The audience seems to enjoy your team-up, so we're going to keep letting you work as a group for now. But to keep things balanced, we're establishing a maximum of allied contenders allowed in certain areas. That's 2 contestants in non-combat areas and ambushes, 3 in combat arenas. Other contestants in your group will remain in the resting area and can be summoned before entering combat. Please note that the Warden counts as a contestant for the purposes of this rule. Good luck.
Balanced. Sure. Whatever you say, Nicole.
So, you planning to stick with that Walmart rifle of yours through this whole thing?
I didn't even notice the brand.
Kinda what I figured. If you switch to our Lucky Punk M69, I can make it worth your while.
What?
As long as you mention the name at least once per episode. You know, product placement.
But...
I mean, sure, they jam a bit more than they probably should, but we're working on that.
I think I'll stick with this one. For now, anyway.
Your call. Let me know if you change your mind.
So, you gonna tell the big woman everything?
I wasn't planning to.
Well, she might be less gracious than me when she eventually finds out about your ulterior motives.
Then let's make sure she doesn't.
And if she makes it to the end with us?
We'll worry about it then.
Uh-huh. Oh, better hope she never wanders by your quarters while you're screaming in your sleep.
Gotta admit, I'm starting to wonder if I might have had a better chance of survival on the inside. Probably should have spent more time studying up on this show before committing to it as my salvation. Oh well. What's done is done. And at least I've got one person in this madhouse I can trust. That means a lot.
Likewise, Tybalt. I wonder how many defenders are still lined up. We've seen so many already. Plenty of death row prisoners in the country to last them, I guess. An endless supply. Quite a ways down. Is there a force field down there? Can't imagine there's never been a contestant who tried to... self-eliminate. Look at me. Using their euphemisms. It's called suicide, Maria.
They moved her to our floor, but did they move any of the crew from 7 here? Of course not.
Well, no. That would make sense.
And no one cares, we got more cleaning to do now.
Hey, more cleaning means more hours, right?
Yeah, you got a point, I suppose.
There you are. Go on then. Sit. We rarely see the kind of teamwork your group has been displaying on the show. Do you think this approach will pay off?
I'm here to win. I'll use any advantage I can to make it to the finale.
So, your allies are just means to an end?
Not exactly the way I'd put it. But I'm not here to make friends either. I'm here to win.
Good stuff tonight. Thank you, Scarlet.
I still can't believe I'm a contestant on my favorite show. It's like a dream. Will I make it all the way? Girl, I've watched every single episode of this show at least 5 times. I know exactly what to expect. Bring it on.
Stupid kid. What else can you expect from this show's fans? Disaster area. Sounds like another fun place to hang out.
Welcome back to Homicidal All-Stars. I'm Joe Stern, and tonight it's the penultimate challenge area for Season 78. As the numbers of the surviving challengers dwindle, we'll follow their perilous path through the disaster zone. The site of an electrochemical catastrophe a few years back, this area remains as unsafe as it was on the day the accident happened. How many of our remaining challengers, if any, will survive its many dangers?
They don't even care if anyone makes it to the finale, huh?
Hey, if it happened every season, it wouldn't be special, now would it?
And it's the season's first appearance of a fire starter! His devastating flamethrower makes it very clear. This guy prefers his enemies well done. Scarlet and Tybalt are approaching the arena where sharpshooter Phantom is all alone in dealing with overwhelming enemy forces, and it appears that Scarlet is intent on helping out her fellow challenger. Phantom's fans know she's something of a glass cannon.
Marcus, what's your status? Marcus! Shit.
But now, she gets the chance to move to her preferred position on the back lines. That's 3. Scarlet's team manages to rescue Phantom, but is the mysterious security guard turned sniper extraordinaire ready to enter a new alliance?
Thanks for stepping in. That was clutch.
We could join forces if you like. Increase our chances to get through all this.
I can't. I'm on a team already.
Right. They were a great help just now.
We got separated. I can't abandon them unless I'm sure they're all eliminated.
We can help you look.
Oh, we can? Oh, cool.
Appreciate it. Their names are Marcus, Fly, and Richter. Call me if you find any of them. Or if you need sniper support in combat.
There's another arena.
Phantom's teammates might be in there.
Yep. Or certain death.
One way to find out.
Wait, what's that? It's contestant Marcus Lee! This ex-soldier may have left the service in disgrace, but he's acquitted himself well so far on the show.
Take cover, challengers! I'll lay down some smoke!
And it's another victory! Scarlet and her allies managed to join forces with not one, but 2 other challengers. But will this meeting with the dishonorably discharged soldier blossom into something more than just a passing cooperation?
Marcus, you're alive. Good.
Good to see you, Phantom. I'm afraid Richter and Fly weren't so lucky.
You sure?
I saw it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, right. I haven't thanked you for coming to my rescue.
I'd say it was the other way around.
No, I don't think so. I owe you one. I will. We will. Right, Phantom?
It would seem to make sense.
After a surprising team-up between 2 separate challenger squads, our seemingly indomitable contestants are making their way toward the final fight of this episode. If they manage to survive it, they will be just 1 episode away from a grand finale, something we haven't seen in quite a while.
Challengers, I'm under the impression that our relationship is becoming more and more toxic. Just like the gas releasing into the arena. My apologies, viewers. The gas I released is clearly not potent enough to properly test the challengers. Allow me to correct that mistake.
You have gone too far. The rules demand that challengers must always have a fighting chance.
But they do. Like Manson did.
That was
an error on your part as well as ours. Ratings dipped significantly after his ill-conceived execution.
I really think if you look at the big...
This is not a debate. The on-field conditions will be reverted to previous.
Despite its deadly reputation, the Disaster Zone was unable to stop the implacable Scarlet Martillo and her allies. They're getting closer and closer to the final fight of the season, folks. But first, they'll have to slog through the contaminated shallows of the Amber Harbor and face the bizarre new defender awaiting them there.
Nicole's been insufferable today.
Hey, cut her some slack. She's already worried about the finale.
She's not the only one who's stressed out.
Yeah, well, Ford won't call us if anything goes wrong.
93 contestants dead so far. All those people. Can't think about that now. Have to focus on what I'm here to do. Hey, Phantom. I lost a teammate this season too. His name was Marty. If you want to.
Talk about it? No thanks. I'm here to win this thing, not socialize. You want to cooperate? That's fine, but let's stick to business.
All right then.
Jeannie, I've asked the people on the show to send this to you if I don't make it. I had a very close brush with death today, and if I don't make it, forgive me.
People who have someone to go back to shouldn't be on this show. This place is huge. Guess all the challengers and defenders have to lay their heads somewhere. Looks like it used to be a prison. Still feels kind of like one.
Hey, I've been thinking, we should leak some of the unaired confessionals.
What are you talking about?
Only 10% of the footage gets selected for the show, and even then it gets butchered worse than most of the contestants.
Well, yeah, they can't just air whatever the contestants say. It has to fit the storyline.
Right, whatever, but those psycho fans of the show would pay good money for unaired material. We're sitting on a gold mine here.
Have fun getting fired.
Marcus, I just wanted to say I'm sorry about your teammates.
Thanks. They knew what they were signing up for, but it's still...
I know.
Yeah, you do, don't you? I'm sorry about what they did to Marty. That wasn't right.
No, it wasn't. And... thanks.
Gotta admit, I'm relieved that Phantom made it at least. She's not much of a talker, but there's some comfort in a familiar face. The new ones, they seem alright, mostly. But I probably shouldn't get too attached to them.
As much as I hate to admit it, he's not wrong.
Scarlet, welcome back. You know the drill, yes? You've gotten further than over 90% of this season's challengers. How does that make you feel?
All I care about is that we 5 make it to the end.
Your newest allies have lost their previous teammates. What makes you so sure you won't share that fate?
I can't be sure. No one can. But I have every intention of finishing what I started here.
All right. Thanks, Scarlet. Good luck out there.
I still can't believe I'm a contestant on my favorite show. It's like a dream. Will I make it all the way? Girl, I've watched every single episode of this show at least 5 times. I know exactly what to expect. Bring it on.
Stupid kid. What else can you expect from this show's fans?
Huh. I don't get why the warden isn't here with us.
Excuse me?
He's basically a teammate. He should be sleeping on the same level as us.
It is a machine.
Well, with all my enhancements, so am I, really.
It needs maintenance in between episodes.
I could do that, and maybe learn some useful stuff about his inner workings while I'm at it.
Ah, so that's what this is about.
What? I'm an entrepreneur. Gotta look for new feature ideas.
Uh-huh.
Walter, let's make sure we get a hold of some footage of the other contestants using our gear. Talk to our contact in production to get the B-roll, too. If any of them survive, we'll need consent to use their likeness in our ads. You know the budget, so work it out. If they don't make it, well, that wouldn't be great for the brand.
You know where you can shove your brand, right, Zoe? Except, we do need the gear.
Hey, so we've been brainstorming some product ideas for the Eastern European markets.
This should be good.
Could you take a look at these names? I want to make sure we didn't mess up the spelling.
Lucky Sraka, M55 Kurvastrel, M56 Linerger. Zoe, those are all swear words.
Yeah, we're Lucky Punk, right? Our brand identity is...
Look, I don't care how punk you are, you don't want to call your product Shit Eater.
You may have a point.
You took some hits back there, Phantom. Probably shouldn't wait too long to...
That's the first time I've heard you cough in a while. Are you getting better somehow?
No, it's just the rejuvenation chambers. They're pumping some kind of suppressant into me, along with everything else. It doesn't actually make my condition better, but it does seem to block most of the cough. For now, at least.
If you win, couldn't you, I don't know, buy yourself some new lungs?
I need more than new lungs. And the money's not for me anyway.
I know.
Buckle in for the moment of truth. As fans of the show may remember, the previous season ended prematurely when all of the challengers failed to survive the Amber Harbor area. The question on everyone's mind tonight is, will it prove as deadly for this battered group of survivors? Or will we see a proper season finale where our regular Ulysses Derrick has to make his stand against those who would try to get past him?
Hey, don't get cocky. You'll jinx us.
And they've done it with 0 fatalities. What a display of talent and teamwork on the challengers' part. Folks, it's now official. Tomorrow night, we will witness the first grand finale in 3 seasons. With 5 challengers plus a robotic ally still in the game, the deadly, undefeated Ulysses Derrick will have plenty of targets to choose from. It's all happening tomorrow night, and you definitely don't want to miss it. Until then, this is Joe Stern for Homicidal All-Stars.
Contestants, Orion Ford here. Congratulations on getting this far. I have to admit, I'm as surprised by your success as anyone else. But I can't say the odds are good you'll get past Ulysses Derrick tomorrow. Regardless, I want you to know I'm rooting for you to die well. To give our fans the show of a lifetime. I know you can do it. Good luck.
Not the last surprise you have coming, Ford.
Hey, if we make it to the end, would you have any interest in an ad campaign contract?
Not really.
I can make it worth your while. I think. I haven't seen the sales figures since I've been here, but they must have gone way up.
I'm sure you'll be able to convince someone else.
But I want you. You're the ultimate badass on this show right now. at least as far as the fans are concerned.
I'm flattered, but not interested. Sorry.
Your loss. Walter, I hope you blew the budget on commercials during tomorrow's finale like we discussed. This many eyeballs will give us a fighting chance to keep the company afloat. This is our big moment. Don't fuck it up.
Our big moment, indeed.
I hate it when a season goes the full week. Cuts into our downtime.
Yeah, but the extra sponsor money means bigger bonuses, right?
Bonuses? What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, nothing.
Fucking son of a goddamn...
Looks like it's just us now. Hope the number of survivors doesn't go down again tomorrow.
I used to be on Ford's security detail.
Oh?
He equips his people with cutting-edge Omega tech. Experimental implants, even. That's how I got my spine.
Sounds dangerous.
It is. Some subjects suffer complications. The ones who make it, though? Killing machines.
Why are you telling me this?
You never know when that kind of intel might come in handy.
Hi, Jeannie. It's me. Again. I really hope they're playing these messages for you. The doctor said you might be able to understand what's being said around you, even in a coma. I hope they're right. I'm going to do everything I can to win and get your treatments paid off. We're almost there. I love you.
There's no one on this show who really wants to be here, except that cabron Derek.
I can't believe it, but I really got caught up in this season.
Don't tell me you're actually rooting for him. What about Ulysses?
Between you and me? Fuck him. What kind of bastard murders civilians specifically to get on the show? And Ford just...
Jesus, don't say that too loud near the cams. Ford will...
Yeah, no shit. Keep it down.
Hey, Scarlet. Now that we've fought side by side, I wanted to set the record straight.
What do you mean?
What they said about me on the show, it's not the whole story. Yes, I disobeyed orders and was court-martialed. But they forgot to mention that it was because I refused to shoot civilians. Children.
Dios mío.
They won't air the truth, of course, but I wanted you to know you can trust me.
Thanks for telling me, Marcus.
Shan, it's Marcus. Look, I wanted to leave you a message you could play whenever you want. Maybe the kids too, when they're old enough to handle it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Now I can't think of what I wanted to say. Well, you know why I'm doing this. I know you didn't agree with me, but if I can get that prize money, you won't have to worry about anything after I'm gone. Like we talked about. I'm dying no matter what. At least this way, it won't be for nothing. I just hope it's enough. I love you.
Por Dios, what a fucking world.
Scarlet, there you are. Let's record your last confessional of the season. Tomorrow is the grand finale of Season 78. What are your thoughts as you prepare to face Ulysses Derek?
I couldn't have done all this without my allies. I hope we're able to get through it together.
A challenger victory doesn't happen often on the show, let alone one with multiple winners.
That's true. But I think we've shown we know how to beat the odds.
Well, it's been a pleasure interviewing you throughout the season, Scarlet. See you on the other side.
Thanks, Nicole.
Please, please. I just want to go home. I changed my mind. I don't want to be famous anymore. I don't want to be on the show. Don't make me fight Ulysses. Please. I'm only 19. I don't want to die.
This has to end. All of it.
This is it. We're facing Ulysses tomorrow. And if we somehow survive that,
Then it's Ford's turn.
I still don't see how you think you're gonna get to Ford. He's hardly ever seen in public, and
The award ceremony. It's my only chance to take him.
it's also viewed by millions of people and crawling with security. There's no way you're getting away with it, Maria.
Not my priority. Now let's get some rest. We're gonna need it.
God damn it. I should have done this solo. Then I wouldn't be worrying about what's gonna happen even if we win. Like, making it through the show isn't fucking hard enough. Nothing's ever easy. But this extra drama... Fuck. Okay. Enough whining, Tybalt. Let's just get this done. Whatever this ends up being.
Sorry, Tybalt. I never planned to tangle anyone else up in this.
So do you have any of your original spinal cord left? Or is the whole thing artificial?
What? None of your business.
That charging system is pretty slick. Who designed it? We could use someone like that in our cyber enhancement department.
This conversation is over.
Could I at least open up your spine and take a quick look inside? I've got my tools right here.
Absolutely not.
God damn it.
Getting worse?
Think the cough suppressants from rejuvenation might be wearing off.
That free military healthcare would be nice right about now, huh?
It would help. Not worth selling your soul over, though.
Does anyone on this show even have a soul anymore?
I like to think so.
I hope you're right.
You should hear this. Tybalt. What is this? A recording?
Told you I've got this under control. It's just like every other season.
And I'm telling you it's not. This woman, this Scarlet, she'll do anything to win. Anything.
Right. Just like everyone else. And like I said...
Just listen, Derek. Make it quick. Don't get fancy.
But the ratings...
Fuck the ratings. I can't have this bitch getting past you. Understand?
Alright. Jesus, I'm on board with not dying. You really think I need a pep talk?
Just get it done. I'll provide whatever backup you need.
Getting a little nervous, Ford? Good. Got something for you, Derek.
Well, folks, this is it. The episode we've all been waiting for. No challenger has come this far in months. But it seems that teamwork turned out to be the right choice for Scarlet. Not only did she survive, but she also brought a whole squad of allies to the final fight. Getting past Ulysses and the other remaining defenders will be no easy task. But whatever the outcome, this grand finale is sure to be historic.
Hell of a way to get to see how the 1/10 of 1%ers live.
Stay focused, Tybalt. We're too close now.
Excuse me, a short interview? Scarlet, according to the polls, you are not the favorite to win today. Do you believe you stand any chance against Ulysses Derek? Oh, this sounded almost like a personal grudge.
The fans are thrilled at their chance to see Scarlet and Tybalt up close and personal.
Hi, I'm with Omega News. Ariel Orana for Omega News. Scarlet, what do you say to all those who doubted you'd make it this far? There you have it. Cocky and self-assured. Scarlet won't let the opinion of others define her.
You can feel the tension in this crowd, but it's hard to tell who they're really rooting for.
Got a minute for a few questions.
Honestly, I'd pay good money to shut that
Couple
guy
of
up.
questions. Scarlet, over here. If you defeat Ulysses tonight, the show will be in need of a new regular. Would you accept the role if offered? Who could it be? I'm not a gambling woman, but my bet is on Zoe Reed.
Here we go.
The final arena of Season 78 awaits. Let's give our finalists the cheer they deserve.
Well, looks like I'm back on the clock.
How's it feel to be on this side of it, Derek? Confused? In pain? Helpless?
Bitch, I ain't ever helpless.
You are now.
And it's over! For the first time in 10 seasons, we've got a winner! The team consisting of Scarlet Martillo, Tybalt Ivashenko, Zoe Reed, Marcus Lee, and Phantom has taken down the unbeatable Ulysses Derrick and his fellow defenders! My goodness, what an unbelievable end to Season 78 of Homicidal All-Stars. I'm not sure we've ever experienced anything quite like it on the show, but there's still a bit more to come. Tune in tomorrow night for our first award ceremony in 10 seasons, where the contestants will officially be crowned champions by show director Orion Ford himself. You're not gonna want to miss it.
How's it coming along?
Pretty fucking slowly. I've never tried to create such a small holofield.
Doesn't that make it easier, though?
You'd think, right?
Hey, I'm sorry for dragging you into all this.
I could have said no.
Yes, you could have, but you...
You know, this isn't helping me get this done any faster.
Are you gonna make it?
With less small talk and a shitload more caffeine, maybe. Speaking of which, you'd better hit that rejuvenation chamber. Get yourself ready for your big night.
Yeah. Tybalt,
Go on, get out of here. Before I come to my senses. Brokadisis Tavai. Rise and shine.
Whoa, that felt fast.
For you, maybe.
Dios. Did you get any sleep at all?
Let's just get you set up. We don't have much time.
Our new champions are now making their way to the main stage, where they'll receive their awards from show director Orion Ford himself. The award ceremony is coming right up after these messages.
One down, one to go.
You're welcome, dear.
Question. Just an amazing season, Scarlet. What did you like best about it? Looks like Scarlet is excited about the upcoming gala and receiving her prize.
Remember, don't shake anyone's hand.
Got it.
Smile for the camera. Scarlet, you managed to defeat the mighty Ulysses. How do you feel about it? He was a beloved regular, and many of his fans won't be happy to hear it, but there you have it.
Just make sure champions ready. Congratulations on your victory. The ceremony is about to start, so please don't dilly-dally, all right?
Of course. I hate to miss the party.
Are you ready for this?
As ready as I'll ever be.
And here they are, the champions of the 78th season of Homicidal All-Stars. We've got plenty lined up for you. Season highlights, celebrity reactions, and a surprise or two. But to kick it all off, show director Orion Ford is here to personally congratulate the big winners.
What a season, huh? Champions, let me be the first to shake your hands.
Okay, so you're sure they cleared the overtime? Because this shit is not in my contract, and Huh? Oh, welcome back, folks. We've got some stunning bonus content for you tonight. Orion Ford's holed up here in the Omega Tower, and the contestants are hot on his heels.
This should lead to the lobby.
As the contestants move through the Omega Tower, they approach the elevators that could take them to the upper floors. But how will they get through the security checkpoints?
Scarlet, you should reconsider. This building isn't an office. It's a fortress. Deadlier than anything you've seen on the show. If you're smart, you'll take the money and walk away.
I'm not walking away from this board, and neither are you.
It's an Omega Sec! Elite bodyguards armed with advanced Omega weaponry! The contestants may have finally bitten off more than they can chew! The contestants are able to make it past the security forces. But in the meantime, what has Orion Ford been up to in the R&D area? Looks like we're all in for a real treat tonight, folks. The top floors of the Omega Tower are normally off limits, even for most of the employees. But for the first time ever, we're about to get a live tour. To say we're in uncharted territory here would be the understatement of the decade.
What the hell is that?
Nothing good.
Let me see if I can disarm it somehow. You wait here.
Copy.
Good luck.
Hey, try to save some parts for my R&D, will ya?
And the determined contestants approach the robotics demo lab. The contestants find themselves locked in. And here are the aforementioned robots. That's the Omega 209 model, the newest battle mech designed for military use. And the cutting-edge battle mechs are not enough to stop the contestants.
Last warning. Turn back now. I'm more than ready for you. You don't need to die. Nobody does.
Wrong again, Ford. You need to die.
The contestants are now entering Omega's Experimental Weapons Division, where showrunner Orion Ford is apparently awaiting their arrival. But what kind of tricks does he have up his sleeve?
Welcome, contestants. Looks like the time has come for our final meeting. I see now that the judges were right. They usually are. It would have been a waste for me to simply execute you all on stage. Killing you all here instead, on the field of battle, will be so much more dramatic.
Some drama, Ford. Hiding behind a force field.
That force field looks like it will make things a lot easier for Mr. Ford, and a lot tougher for the challengers.
Why? I didn't kill your family. It was you, Liz.
No. You just set the stage for it, then profited from it. And now, you finally pay for it.
You are exceptional. Truly our greatest champion ever.
We would like to offer you a permanent position on the show.
What? You want me to become your new Ulysses? Because I've had enough of you.
No, with Ford gone, we need a new director. We believe you would make...
Fuck you. This show killed my family. Your show. You're just as complicit in their deaths as Derek or Ford were. You think this little game of yours is over? You think you're safe where you are? Think again, and watch your backs.